It's February 11th, 2022. While I was getting ready for school, I tried, my tie was not made or tied. Yeah, you mean it was just a single piece of cloth. So I tried tying that tie 5 times, but all the 5 times were a failure. The thicker part was this much. Thicker part means the thicker part of the tie, and the thinner part was this much long. So I wore it as the way it was, and then I opened it again, opened the whole tie again, and made it wearable in the assembly. So while I was going to school, I didn't know the closing time of the school. I mean, what's the last time when they will allow to enter the school. So I was so much worried about the fact that the time must have been over. I did not had any watch or something. The time must have been over, or I'm maybe late, or so. As I reached school, the gates were open. It was such a relief. I even made plans. If the school gate was closed, then I will try to talk to teachers or something. And if that did not happen, I will go to friend's house. These are the plans I made for the possibilities which may happen. But things were good. It did not happen, and I reached school at time. The first period was of physics, where I asked the teacher to explain the Kepler's law again. So I understood it well, and I revised the whole physics course for the science paper. And the next class of biology, and I revised the biology. So I revised the whole thing which I studied. And then the science oral exam was to be taken by our physics teacher. So in order to know if I understood or I focused on what she was explaining, she asked me the Kepler's law, all the three. And though I did not spoke the memorized definition, I just told what I understood Kepler's law were, and I got all the three correct. And the teacher did not ask me the whatever course I had left or I did not study. So it felt like a miracle. Just after the examination, there was Hindi period, and the Hindi period was so boring because the sir was telling why Sanskrit got eliminated in the language competition. He said that Sanskrit did not adapt to the words of the different language. It was rigid, and then the Hindi language came. It adapted the words of different languages, and the people liked Hindi more, and people start speaking Hindi. So this period was so boring. Then after that period, I was expecting games period, but it did not happen, and there was period of biology. In biology, I will tell you the whole story from the starting. So while I was going to school, I decided to be polite, talk less, observe more, and don't use curse words, and so being polite. But I lost all my politeness in the biology class. So teacher were taking quiz. It was not biology, actually it was social. I thought it to be biology, but it was social. So teacher was taking quiz of social, and while I was answering, the few boys were making fun of me. So I lost it, and I used some curse words. So I lost all the politeness I got. But okay, I need to learn to ignore people. This skill I have to learn, because most people are haters and they will ignore. I need to ignore them, but I am not able to do it. I just, when somebody tells me or makes any fun of me, I will be like, so you should. Most people think that these using curse words and doing all these things is cool, but in long term it's not. cool is always temporary. If a person uses curse words, the character of the person won't be good, it will be bad. Then he will eventually lose all his friends and the people who like him. But so it will not be good in the long term. So I need to use less curse words and use more polite language and ignore people. Okay, so just after the biology class, there was a games period. No, it was not games period. It was lunch. In lunch, I had lunch with my friend, and after lunch, I was expecting games period again. But it did not happen. Another teacher who taught social came, and in that period, I studied chemistry, the part that I had left for the scientist. And after that, I was expecting games with so much, but the expectation hurts. It does. There came the maths teacher who teaches us maths, and then in the period she says that she's only there to uh, he's just here to keep your mouth shut. Yes, she said that she's just here to keep our mouth shut. And then my friend said, so Leah, so it may not be humorous at this time, but at time it was. The teacher said that we have all lost a sense of humor. Why wouldn't we? It felt like the teacher snatched our games grade. Why wouldn't we lost just only sense of humor? We have lost our consciousness, some of our consciousness that we were in the class. And after that, finally, there was games period. It was so good to see that there was games period. So in that games period, I played football, and I don't play football very good. I think I'm the worst player of football, to be honest. So the bad thing is that I will have to cut my hair in the upcoming few days, because I said to the sports that I will make them short or go to the barber. To respect the sir and my words, I will do it, even though I like long hair. So so when I reached home, I ate lunch and went to hibernation, literally hibernation. I slept for 4 hours straight. I was so much tired because I went to school after a long time. I think it is 4 months, and after that I just studied some social, because the exams are coming, and I have to learn about things. So this is what happened today. See you tomorrow.